Good morning, students. Today I am going to teach you the new chapter of the chemistry, that is acid, base and salts. Okay, first term is acid. Many times we heard the topic that is acid. The acid which is used in to clean the floors of the house. The many chemicals are produced from the acid in the industry. Most of the acids are used in the chemical industry. But what is meant by acid? Okay, I will tell you. Acid means the chemical substance which produces H plus ions, that is in the solution, is called as acid. Acid means the chemical substance which produces H plus ions in the solution, that is called as acid. Example: sulfuric acid H2SO4, nitric acid HNO3, hydrochloric acid HCl. Okay, suppose we will take hydrochloric acid in aqueous solution, it produces H plus and Cl minus. It produces H plus ions, that's why it is called as acids. Okay, all of you understood what is meant by acid? Okay, then properties of acids. It is a sour in the taste. Okay, example: the lemon having the citric acid which is in the sour in taste. Okay, then second, it changes the color of the blue litmus to red. Litmus, what is meant by litmus? Litmus is one of the indicators which shows whether the given solution is acid or base. When litmus paper put in the acid, it changes blue to the red, means blue litmus turns into the red. It shows that it is the acid or it is acidic in nature. Okay, next concept: bases. The chemical substance which produces OH minus ions, that is called as base. Example: potassium hydroxide, that is KOH, sodium hydroxide NaOH, KOH. Suppose we take KOH. When KOH is put in the solution in the aqueous water, aqueous means the solution is the which is prepared with the help of the water solvent. When KOH is put in the water, then it produces K plus and OH minus ions. K plus means that is a potassium ion, and OH minus means the chemical substance which produces OH minus ions, it is called as base. That's why the potassium hydroxide is called as base. Then properties of the base: it is a bitter in the taste. Okay, second, it changes color of the red litmus to the blue. Means suppose if we take the solution of potassium hydroxide and if you put the red litmus into it, it changes into the blue color. It shows that it is a basic in nature. Okay, all of you understood what is meant by acid and base? Okay, good. Next concept is pH scale. A scale for measuring the hydrogen ion concentration in the solution is called as pH scale. Okay, which is measured to it is used to measure the hydrogen ion concentration in the solution. It is generally from 0 to 14. Okay, the scale is from range is 0 to 14, and 7 is the midpoint. 7 is a neutral. 0 to 7 it is acidic in nature. 7 to 14 it is a basic in nature. The acidity means acid nature is increasing from 7 to 0, and the basic nature is increasing from 7 to 14. Means suppose the pH is 13, it means it is a strong base, and suppose one pH is 1, it is a strong acid. And as we see that 0 to 14 H plus ion concentration is decreases, means as the scale increases, basic nature is also increases along with pH scale. See, on a pH scale we can measure the pH generally from 0 very acidic to 14, that is very alkaline. pH should be thought of simply as it is a number which indicate the acid or basic nature of the solution. Means pH is only a scale which shows the given solution is acidic or basic in nature, that is pH scale. So where it is used, there are various importance of the pH in the everyday life. The next concept is importance of pH in everyday life. Okay, first, when pH of the rainwater is less than 5.6, it is called as acid rain. When acid rain flows into the river, it lowers the pH of the river water. Then the survival of aquatic life in such a river becomes difficult. Simple, the acid rain. Once what happened? The various industry effluent contains sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, carbon dioxide. When it mixes with water, it produces various acids. That's why it is called as acid rain. And when it flows into the river water or any sea or ocean, it turns into the acidic rain, or it lowers the pH of the river water, and that's why it is very difficult to survive the aquatic life. That's why the government made mandatory for each industry to produce the zero effluent, so that they can recycle the water and it is useful for the gardening the plants. Because what happened earlier, the effluents are discharging to the river water in the aquatic life. That's why it affects the aquatic life. Now the Maharashtra Pollution Control Board made a mandatory that each industry produces zero effluents. That's why it does not affect the aquatic life. Second, pH in our digestive system. Okay, as we know, the stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid. This causes pain and irritation. To get rid of this pain, people uses bases called as antacid like ENO. What happened? As we know, sometimes people used to say that I suffer from the acidity. What happened? The stomach produces the hydrochloric acid, which is helpful for the digestion. But after indigestion, what happened? Stomach produces excess amount of hydrochloric acid. That's why the acidity is suffer to any person. So to get rid of this, most of people drink the water with and add the ENO to it. That's why it got relief to that person. So the ENO is a basic in nature and it is an acidic nature. That's why it neutralizes the acid present in the stomach. Okay, did you understand this concept? Good. Third is pH change as the cause of tooth decay. Okay, many persons go to the dentist because of the tooth decay. What happens? What is the concept behind the tooth decay? Why it is caused to any person? The tooth decay starts when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. Okay, 5.5. As we see the pH scale earlier, the pH when the 0 to 7, it is acidic nature. So it is acidic nature. Bacteria present in the mouth produces acid by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after the eating. What happened? As we have in the dinner, after the bacteria which are present in the mouth degrade the food particle which is remaining after eating. That's why it produces acid after degradation of the sugar and food particles. That's why mouth becomes acidic. So to avoid the tooth decay, toothpaste, which is a basic in nature, for the cleaning teeth, it can neutralize the excess acid and prevent the tooth decay. Means the toothpaste is basic in nature, mouth is acidic in nature. So what happens? It neutralizes the excess acid and it prevents from the tooth decay. That is simple and the common application of the pH scale. Okay, all of you understood this concept. So next concept, that is salt neutralization reaction. When acid react with base, it forms the salt and water. Okay, reaction is that HCl and NaOH. HCl is hydrochloric acid. sodium hydroxide. It is a base. When acid react with base, it produces salt, that is sodium chloride, and H2, that is the water. So in this session we learn what is meant by acid, properties of acid, base, properties of base, then pH, then application of pH in everyday life, and lastly we will study the salt. So I hope you understood this concept very well. Thank you.